Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. The Last House has released on Netflix. This is their new original film. Now, I've seen it and I have some thoughts on it. So, it's sort of marketed and advertised as a sci-fi thriller slash horror. And yes, that's true, but it's also more of a family drama, which is important to know going into it. It is, first and foremost, a family drama, and the acting is very good. So the acting across the board, the entire film, is really well acted. Now, the pacing, it does drop off a bit in the middle. The film is just under 2 hours long, and it definitely didn't need to be a 2 hour film. It probably should have been an hour and a half. Now, I understand why they made it longer, because the idea is they're trying to show just how long they've been sort of trapped inside the house. But the problem is, it is quite slow. Now, my favourite part of the film was the creature designs. The creatures look really interesting. They have this really distinct look about them and actually quite creepy looking. Now, they're definitely the highlight of the film, and they're something that were really impressive. The film itself isn't the most original, There's elements of a lot of other films that we've seen before, There's elements of A Quiet Place, there's elements of Cloverfield, and so on. There's a lot going on that we've seen in other films. The ending, without going into spoilers, I found the ending really disappointing. We'd been building up a lot of tension in the final third of the film. Everything was getting really dramatic. We had that really cool action set piece at the end in the house, and then it just sort of fizzles out. However, the film itself has a really good start to it. The start of it is good. Now, one thing that I found a bit strange, without going into spoilers, was the characters just seemed to really quickly accept the situation, with the exception of the dad in the family. Basically, after day 2, everyone else was just like, okay, I guess we're just living in the house now. There didn't seem to be an awful lot of sort of confusion about it, which was a little bit strange, But the film itself, it does really build up the tension. There's a lot of this kind of psychological thriller going on, as everyone's in this sort of closed space, everyone starts to fall out with each other, everyone starts to get really stressed. And there's some clever scenes in it, But overall, it's not a film I would go back and rewatch, which is a shame. But it is worth giving a go and seeing what you think of it. It's probably not the scariest, so that's probably why the horror term doesn't really fit it that well. It is more of a thriller, and like I say, it's more of a family drama. But I'd be interested to see more of these sort of sci-fi original films on Netflix in the future. Have you seen the film? What did you think?